Again, guys, good morning. And today, inshallah, we'll start with chapter 8, page 551, lesson 1, fractions and division. Fractions and division. Now, let's start with how the fraction it be. For example, if we have a number A out of B, a number A out of B. Like, for example, 3 out of 5, for example. Now, a number A out of B, we call it A over B. A over B. Now, we'll call the A numerator. We will call the A numerator. And we will call the B denominator. Denominator. So, the fraction contains or formed from a line, upper number, lower number. The upper number, we call it numerator. The lower number, we call it denominator. Like, for example, 5 out of 7. We can read it as 5 out of 7 or 5 over 7. 5 out of 7 or 5 over 7. Now, the numerator here is 5. The numerator is 5. The denominator is 7. So A out of B, we can write it A over B like this, and this is the fraction bar, we call it this line, and this is important. The upper number over the lower number. The upper number, we call it numerator. The lower number, we call it denominator. Now, in general, we have fraction and division means this is the fraction. This is together here. We call it fraction. We call it fraction. Now, the fraction, it is the same of the division. When I say 5 over 7, it is the same of 5 divided by 7. 5 over 7, it is the same of 5 divided by 7. For example, 1 over 8, it is the same of 1 divided by 8. Not 7 divided by 5, no. It is 5 divided by 7, like this. Means the 5 is the dividend and the 7 is the divisor. The lower number, always the divisor. 1 over 8, it is 1 divided by 8. So we can express the fraction as division. We can express the fraction as division. The numerator, the upper number, is the dividend. The denominator, the lower number, is the divisor. So to turn the fraction as a division, we write it like this. We write it like this. Okay? Now, Kinan?
Yes, Mr.
Do you hear me very well?
Yeah.
Do you see the board very well?
Yeah.
Goodbye. Now let's go to the book, guys, to see what we have. This is the introduction. Again, the fraction, the form of the fraction is A over B, the upper number numerator, the lower number denominator. We read it as 5 over 7 or 5 out of 7. But 5 over 7 is more famous. Now, to turn from a fraction to division, 5 over 7, it is the same of 5 divided by 7. 1 over 8, it is 1 divided by 8. Before we go, guys, here the 5 is less than 7, so leave it. 1 is less than 8, so leave it. We have something, we call it proper fraction, like 8 over 5. Here the 8 is bigger than 5. The 8 is bigger than 5. So to turn it to the division, 8 divided by 5. Let's make long division. 8 divided by 5 means 8 divided by 5. And let's make normal division as we did before. 8 divided by 5, it is 1. 1 multiply 5, it is 5. Subtract 8 minus 5, it's a 3, right? So here we have 8 divided by 5. The answer is 1 with remainder 3. Now we can turn it as, we can turn the fraction to be mixed number. Now we'll tell you what's the mixed number. Here we can express this 1 and 3 over 5 like this. 1 and 3 over 5. 1 and 3 over 5. So 8 over 5, we can make it 8 divided by 5. Make long division and divide. The answer is 1 and remainder 3. How we express it? We say 1 and 3 over 5 like this. This we call it mixed number. We call it mixed number, okay? Now, the mixed number has two parts, has whole number and the fractional part. Whole number and the fractional part. So when we put a number with a fraction together, we call it mixed number. Now, when we turn the fraction to be mixed number, guys, this is important. When we turn the fraction to be mixed number, if up more than down, here up less than down, so we cannot turn it to mixed number. Here 5 less than 7, so we cannot turn it to mixed number. But here the 8 is more than 5, so we can turn it to mixed number. Another example about this idea. Focus, guys, it's important. For example, 9 over 4. Now the 9 is bigger than 4, so we can express it as 9 divided by 4. And we make long division normally. 9 divided by 4. Now 9 divided by 4, it is 2. 2 multiply 4, it is 8. Subtract 1. Right? Now how we turn it to mixed number? We say equal. The answer is 2. The quotient, we put it 2. Line beside the 2, not over, not up. 2 and line beside the 2 like this at the middle. 1 over 4. 2 and 1 over 4. This is 1 over 4. Okay? So 9 over 4, the 9 is bigger than 4. So we can make it division and turn it to mixed number. Okay? This is important one. Now, let's go to the book together. Let's read some ideas there and try to solve as much as we can from the exercise. Now let's go to our book here, starting from question 1. Okay? Let's see here, guys, in the guided practice. Yalla, I want someone to read with me. Kenan, read, Kenan, yalla.
Yes, Mr.
Yalla, with the guided practice, see it?
Yeah.
Question 1. Yalla, read. Surah. 2 bags. Hello? Your mic, Kenan, your mic, please.
Okay, I can see.
Okay, Kenan, sorry, I will choose another one. Your voice is not clear, sorry. Omar Samir. Omar.
2 bags of
علي صوتك يا ابني. 2 bags.
2 bags of bread seeds.
Bear
seeds are used to fill 3
bird feeders.
How much
bird seed
does each
feeders use? Represent
the solution.
Represent the situation. Using the model. Then solve. Now we have 2 big groups, guys, like this one. Okay, 2 big groups, and each feeder of them, they will divide it into 3 parts. Each of them, they will divide it into 3 parts. So what's the fraction of this? Of this, we have 2 big, and each one of them will divide it into 3. So the 2 divided by 3 groups like this. So our fraction is 2 over 3, and we read it as 2 over 3. We can express it as 2 divided 3. So the first fraction here will be up to and down 3, up to and down 3. So each feeder uses 2 over 3 of a bag bird seed, okay? So 2 divided by 3 equal down. They wrote 2 divided by 3 equal. We have square here and square here. 2 divided by 3, the dividend will be the numerator. The divisor will be the denominator. Okay? Don't forget the upper number, numerator. Lower number, denominator. Don't forget that. So we have 2 big groups, and each one of them divided by 3 parts. So we will express it as a fraction 2 over 3. And down here, they wrote it as division. 2 over 3 is the same of 2 divided by 3. The upper number 2, the lower number 3. The numerator 2, the denominator 3. Now, can we make it as a mixed number? No, we cannot make it as a mixed number because the upper number is smaller than the lower number. We can make it mixed number, guys, if by division, if the upper is bigger than the lower, then we can divide. But here, we cannot do more because the 2 is less than 3. So we stop. This is question 1. Now let's move to the second page. You need to fill these numbers here. Let's move to question 2 together and see how it goes there. So this is the question 1, guys. Fill it, please. Here we divided into 3 both. 2 over 3, 2 over 3. Let's move to the second page, page 553 together. With Abdullah Bassam.
Yes, Mr.
يلا read يا عبد الله.
4 families equal share 5 pies. How much pie will each family receive?
We have 4 families equally share 5 pies. Means the 5 pies will divided it on how many families?
4.
So what's the fraction will be each family receives?
5
أيوة. Over
4.
over 4. ممتاز. So question 2, guys, we have 4 families, and we have 5 pies. 4 families, and we have 5 pies. We will divide the 5 pies on the 4 families. So our fraction will be 5 over 4. 5 pies divided on 4 families. We won't divide the families on the pies. No, we will divide the pies on the families. So the upper number, the dividend, which is the pies, and we will divide it on the families down, which is 4 families. Now, this is part 1. Okay? Now, can we turn it to mixed number,
Yes.
Abdullah?
Yes.
Yes, we can. How we turn it to mixed number?
We will do 5 divide.
We will make what?
5 divided by 4.
Yeah, 5 divided by 4. The numerator is the dividend. The denominator is the divisor. Now let's divide, ya Abdullah. Yeah.
Okay. 1 multiply 4.
Exactly. It is 1. 1 multiply 4, 4. Subtract
1.
1. We are done. Now, what we will write here, here we have 3 squares, guys, like this. Yeah. What we will write here?
1.
1. The quotient. The quotient, guys, the upper number here will be here. 1. And the remainder over the divisor. Yalla, it will be 1 and what, ya Abdullah?
1.
1 over
4.
Over 4. 1 and 1 over 4. Now, make this division, guys, this division, make it beside the question here. So you remember how we turn the mixed number, the fraction to be a mixed number. 1 and 1/4, okay? 1 and 1/4, this is question 2. So here, fill it, guys. 5/4 is the fraction, or 1 and 1/4 beside it, okay? 5/4 or 1 and 1/4 beside it of a pi. Now down here, so 5 divided by 4 equals
Five.
what, ya Abdullah?
5
Over
to the
4.
2, 4. 5
صح؟
over 4. Yeah.
No, we will say it 5/4. خلاص?
Okay.
Yeah. So try to make it 5/4 always, guys.
The answer is between the whole,
The whole numbers. مين ومين?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. So the answer 1 and 1/4, guys, is between the two numbers. Between the two whole numbers. 1 and what?
2.
And 2. 1 and 2. For example, here 2 and 1/4 is between which two numbers? 2 and 3. The 2 and 1/4 is between 2 and 3. Okay. Here, the 1 and 1/4 is between 1 and 2. This is question 2, guys. Fill the blank there. And let's move to question 3 together. Question 3. It's easy lesson, guys. It's easy lesson. Question 3. Who can read with me? Ahmed.
Yes, Mr.
Yalla, ya Ahmed, read.
6 bags of soil are used to fill 5 pots. How much soil does each flower pot use? Between
What
two
Continue.
whole numbers does the answer lie?
Good. Each flower pot uses how many bags?
5.
And how many flower pots? No, how many bags we have?
6 bags.
And how many flower we put?
5.
5. So what's the fraction?
6/5.
أيوة. Over 5. ممتاز. إذن question 3, guys, we have 6 bags and 5 flower pots. So it will be 6/5. صح يا أحمد? Now, can we turn it to mixed number or we cannot?
We can.
We can. Why we can? Because the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Okay? Guys,
Okay.
don't forget that. Don't forget the names. The upper number, we call it numerator. Numerator. The lower number, we call it denominator. It's important. Okay? Now here, we said 6/5. Now we can make it as or.
Division.
We have here 3 numbers like this together. Now we will make what, ya Ahmed, to make it mixed number?
Log division.
Let's do divide here beside it, guys. We have 6/5. We make it as 6 divided by 5, not 5 divided by 6. The upper number always inside the division, the dividend we call it. The lower number always the dividend, the divisor. Don't forget that. Now let's divide, ya Abdullah Ahmed, 6 divided by 5, how much?
1.
1. 1 multiply 5.
1.
1
5.
multiply 5. 5. Subtract
1.
1. So let's put the numbers here. What we will put here?
1.
Which one? The quotient or the remainder?
The quotient.
The quotient. And here?
1 also.
The remainder, right?
Yeah, right.
And here?
5.
The 5, which is the divisor. So 6/5 or 1 and 1/5. 1 and 1/5. This number, we call it mixed number. It has whole number and the fractional part. you understand it, Ahmed?
Yeah.
Good boy. Now down. So 6 divided by 5. Down, guys. Here they wrote that second line. 6 divided by 5 equal which fraction, ya Ahmed? Ahmed. وين رحت يا أحمد؟
Yes.
Ahmed, 6 divided by 5.
6 over 5.
6 over 5. ممتاز. Now this answer 1 and 1 over 5 between which two whole numbers?
5 and 6.
ممتاز. لا. Read it. 1 and 1 over 5 between which two numbers?
2 and 2, 3 and 4.
لا. Look here يا ابني. Look. Focus with me,
Okay.
This is the number line. You know the number line?
Yeah.
Now here we have, for example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and forever, right?
Right.
Now when I say 2 and 1 over 2, 2 and half, between which two numbers will be 2 and half?
3.
Between 2 and 3, Yabni. 2 and half. Like when I say the price of Pepsi is 2.5 real, right?
Yeah.
2 and half is between 2 and 3 here. Got it?
Got it.
When I say 1 and 3 over 4 is between which two numbers?
1 and 2.
Between 1 and 2, exactly. When I say 3 and 2 over 5, between which two numbers?
3 and 4.
Between 3 and 4. ممتاز. So here 1 and 1 over 5, between which two numbers?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. So it is between
1 and
1
2.
and 2. This is question 3, guys. Thank you, Ahmed. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Good boy. Fill it, guys. This is question 3. Fill it. Let's go to question 4 now together. Question 4. Question 4. Yeah, who can help me? Ghassan.
Yes, mister.
Yalla ya Ghassan. Question 4. Read.
40 yards of fabric are used to mark 9 schools banners.
Good.
How
we have
many
40.
yards?
Wait. 40 yards of fabric, right? Used to make
Yes.
9 what?
Schools.
9 school banners. Used to make 9 school banners. Okay. So we have 40 yards of
Okay.
fabric used to make 9 school banners. Continue.
How many yards of fabric does each banner use?
Between. Continue.
What, mister?
Continue, ya
Continue?
ابني.
Yes. Between what two whole numbers does the answer lie?
So first we'll find the number, then we will tell between which two numbers. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Each flower, each banner uses what over what? What we will divide on what, ya Ghassan?
40 divided by 9.
Exactly. So the fraction, our fraction is 40 over what?
9.
9. Stop. Can we make it mixed number or we cannot?
Yes,
Yes, we can. Why we can?
because we can divide them.
Because up is more than down. Because 40 is more than 9. So we can make it as mixed numbers, right? Got it?
Yes,
Now, let's divide
yes,
to
yes.
make it mixed number. What we will put here, Ya Ghassan?
40.
40 is the dividend. And the divisor is what?
9.
9. Yalla, let's divide together. 40 divided by 9, how much?
5, I think.
5 by 9, 45, Ibn, bigger than 40. How
Okay.
much 5 by
3.
9, Ibn? How much 5 multiply 9?
45.
Bigger than 40, so we cannot use 5. What we will use?
So 3.
3.
4.
You want to use 3 or 4, Ibn? ركز. Which one you will
4,
use?
4.
4.
4.
4 multiply 9, how much?
37.
36. subtract 36 يا ابني احفظ جدول الضرب. Now 40 minus 36 how much?
4.
4. So what we will write here, tell me.
Here we'll write 4.
أيوة. The quotient, and here
4.
4, and here
9.
9. So it is how we read it, 4 and 4 over 9, mixed number. 4 and 4 over 9. Okay, Ghassan?
Okay.
Now, the question also, so 40 divided by 9 equal 40 divided by 9 equal what? Over what?
4 over 9.
40 over
40
9.
over 9.
Good. Now, can you tell me this number here, 4 and 4 over 9, between which two numbers?
Between 4 and 5, I think.
Mumtaz.
Right?
So the answer is between 4 and the next number, which is 5. It is lie between 4 and 5. Mumtaz Ghassan. This is question 4, guys, done by Ghassan. Copy and fill the blanks, please. Let's go to question 5 together. It's easy lesson, guys. Let's go to question 5 together with Ziyad Rida.
Yeah, Mr.
يلا يا زياد read بسرعة. Question 5.
Demont used 4 gallons of gasoline in 3 days driving to work. Each
حلو.
day he used the same amount of gasoline.
Good.
How many gallons of gasoline did he use each day?
Now, how many gallons we have?
4,
And how many days?
3.
So what's our fraction will be?
4 over 3.
Exactly, we have 4 over 3. Can we turn it to mixed number or no?
Yeah,
Yes, we
because
can,
4
because
is...
up is more than down. Let's make long division here beside. What we will put inside the division
4.
here? 4. And outside 3.
3.
Now divide, mister.
4 divided 3 equals 1.
1 multiply 3,
multiply
3,
3 equals 3.
subtract 1. So, this is equals what? Tell me.
Equals 1 and 1 over 3.
Mumtaz. This is question 5, guys. Gallons. 1 and 1 over 3 what?
1 over 3
Gallon.
gallons.
Gallons. Okay. This is a question 5. Let's do question 6 together. Thank you, Ahmed. Ziyad, sorry. Shoman. Shoman.
What, mister?
يلا يا شومان. Question 6.
Mister, I have noise. Yeah, mister.
Question 6 يا ابني. عيسى.
Yes, Mister.
يلا عيسى. Question 6 quickly.
Question 6. Okay. You mean question 3 in brain builders?
Mister, question 6.
Mister, but question 6, it's a test practice. Look at the book.
Thank you يا ابني. عمر كويدر.
Yes.
Question 6 يا عمر.
What?
Question 6 يا ابني.
Suzanne made 2 gallons of punch to be divided equally among 10 people.
So, continue.
How much of the punch did each person receive?
Good. Do you know what's our fraction here? What's our fraction will be?
10 and 2. 10 over 2.
No, 2 over 10. 2 over what? 10. Not 10 over 2. Read the question again. Suzanne made 2 gallons of punch. Down, how much of the punch did each person receive? Okay, so it is 2 over what?
10.
2 over 10. Can we make it mixed number like the previous one?
No.
No, we cannot, because up is less than down. At this case, we leave it, guys, and later on we will know how we simplify it more. But this in this period, just leave it like this. 2 over 10 gallon. 2 over 10 what?
Gallon.
Gallon. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Good. This is the lesson, guys. It's easy one. How we turn it to fraction, then mix number by using long division. This is easy one. Fill your answers, do your homework today. And if you have any questions, you can ask me tomorrow at the beginning of the class. Thank you so much and have a good day ahead. Goodbye for all.